I was going to leave it till the next day, but nah, whatever. We'll roll right into part 2 right now, and I'll put it together however I want to put it together. So in the last entry of Matt goes through a box filled with his childhood, we looked at some short stories, some report cards, kind of, my swimming stuff, some thoughts that my parents had on the structure of the schooling system, which was awesome. And we ended it with some group photos right here. First thing I should point out, if anybody was watching that knows, that's hilarious that it was done by Mountain West Studios. And I mentioned how my buddy Mike wasn't in these 2 photos because these were my grades 5 and 6 photos. And we'd gotten splitting up. We weren't dating. We just got calmed down. Grades 3 and 4. That's probably why we were so upset about being split up in 5 and 6. We were together for 1, 2, 3, 4, and all the classes were split grades. First of all, here's a whole darn photo, right? Second of all, there's your big YouTube star right there. Look at what is the face? What is the face? Duty. And Mike, I'm sorry, man, I got to do it because you have a mullet. You have a mullet. Again, you can't really see it, but he's got a mullet. Mullet on Mike, just saying. And he's sitting up there with Tyler, Justin, and some kid, I can't remember his name. Wow. Still, face is just coming right back at me. That's nuts. I would totally wear that sweatshirt still, though. I don't know if you can see it, but it's like black with white and pink splatter. Style! Thy name is Matthew. All right, what else we got in here? Continuing down this never-ending box of nonsense. Yeesh. Hang on. Ooh, a describing motion assignment. Describe the motion represented by the following graphs. Check the type of graph first. Well, as interesting as that might sound to somebody out there, I'm not one of those people. I feel like some of this stuff I can get rid of. Here's an entire, what is this? What is Duotang? No, Duotang's had the things inside, right? This is just a folder, file folder, or whatever. But it's mine. There's no mistaking that. Nah, I didn't write that on there. Matthew Junior High report card. Oh, this is not a report card. Woohoo! This is grade 11. March 19th, 20th, and 22nd. We had to take a break on the 21st of 2001. I was the lead in the play Teach Me How to Cry. My character's name was Will Henderson. I don't remember a single line except for the fact, oh no, I do remember one. First of all, the girl's crying, one single tear. Not literally, but the script called for it. I wipe her tear and in front of her. Yep, salty. You don't even cry right out. The only way to know that you're crying is to taste them. What? Anyway, it was a lot of fun. It was the only play that I was actually in high school. The Beacon. Let's get ready to rumble. The Beacon. So the Beacon, I guess, was the school newspaper. This is probably the only copy I ever actually saw. Why? What is going on here? Why do we have this? Is there a mention of the play in here? Is that why? Hawaiian Luau Day. Oh, high school. Oh, high school. No. That's why we have this copy of the paper. Teach Me How to Cry will bring you to tears. Never mind, we're not even going to touch it. There I am with Twyla, who played, oh God, what the hell was her name? Melinda. And I got her name right, Twyla Schellenberg. Will, Matt Allen, they spelt, can I do a retraction 20 years later? They spelled my name A-L-L-A-N. Small world. This, a lovely young lady right here. I mean, she's looking a little distraught. She was probably the emo girl. I can't really remember. That's Lisette. And actually, she married a gentleman who became pretty good friends with my little brother Byron. Yeah, that's why we have this paper. I guess this is something we can keep and I can show Brooklyn. That's all that this really comes down to, is stuff to show my daughter. Right? Oh, is there anything else in here? I feel like we're not actually getting any cleaning done. Ooh, this one's pretty. Now this one, I did write my name a bunch of times. Okay, Matthew Allen. I even outlined the letters and still couldn't color to the edge. Why am I showing you this? If you've been watching and you watched my Dinosaur Provincial Park camping videos, I really went on about how I love dinosaurs. Yeah, I did. So much that it's just a random word I wrote on the front of a folder. What is in here? Food, dinosaurs, food, shelter, other. What? Chameleons. I want to study chameleons because I love lizards and want to know all about can't read the paper. The page is folded. Hang on. I want to know all about this one. What does it eat? Where does it live? How does it change color? This topic is important because when I grow up, I might want to work with lizards. Oh, little Matt had dreams. Again, there's a freaking dog. There's a whole bunch on the back too. They're not nearly as good. This guy showed up in the last entry on the front of the like parent-teacher conference binder that got put together for me or whatever. I'm starting to remember that now. And the other thing that sticks out is his collar there. I was really happy about drawing a spiked collar, and I think I was really happy about his mouth. The fact that I could draw an upside down Y that was connected with a U that went over a little hook, and it looked like a dog's face. I guess I was really happy about that. What time is it? I'll be exhausted tomorrow. This is a whole thing on lizards. Why do we keep this? Like, seriously, there's the chameleon. Remember those laser printers? Yikes. Report card on lizards? This is because it's the closest to dinosaurs I could get. Well, I think I deserve a 3 or 4 because all that is there. The only thing missing is a really good conclusion. Thought highly of myself, apparently, whatever the heck I was talking about. Uh-oh. Oh, this is a whole little spiel. A writing assignment that I taped together. Chandler! Can you believe the chameleon's tongue can get to be longer than the body itself? You'll learn about this and more in my report. Okay, hang on. The chameleon lives in Mozambique. I don't think that's how you spell it. Which is located in Africa. Some also live in Madagascar, a large island east of Africa. Okay, accurate. Since it's so hot there, the only way they can get shade is from the tall trees. When the chameleon, I'm just for the record, I am interchanging spelling chameleons with a CH and just a C, is in the sun, it changes to a light blank. What the? Literally, I wrote a blank. When it's in the shade, it changes to a dark blank. The reasons it changes color is if it fights with another chameleon and loses, it might change to blank. It also changes color to show what mood it is in or to show off to the opposite sex. The other colors it changes are mainly for camouflage. Why didn't I fail? Because I wrote blanks where there should have been information. Okay, this goes on for a while. If you want me to read the whole report on chameleons, comment below. I'm not doing it on a whim. Nonsense! Oh no, is this the start of the end? Like of all time? Because now Mom started to label things? I don't know what this is, but it's got my name on it with 2 staples at the top. So one would think you would read it like this, but I can see through the paper, that's not. This is how you read it. Like a savage. Oh boy. I went by the planet. Went spelled W-I-N-T. Fucking rocket scientist. The astronaut went over what am I, 4? And he went around the Earth, then he landed on Earth, and he landed on Earth. Matthew, don't forget to use a capital letter at the beginning of a word, person, or place. Yeah, that's my biggest problem. Stuff like this is ridiculous. It's just, what was I doing? Probably didn't finish this assignment. I probably got very upset with her for saying that I needed to capitalize everything at the beginning of a sentence. I still do that. You'll notice in my a lot of my YouTube videos where there shouldn't be capitals, I've capitalized. Probably because of this feedback. Got to the bottom of that, didn't we? Ooh, what the hell? That's nice and smooth. I don't know what that is, but that's a very shiny, smooth surface. Oh yeah, that's great. So, this is our galaxy, in case you couldn't tell. It has a robot, the sun, Earth, a planet with a ring. There's also a meteor, but it's going right past the Earth, so we're fine. Stars, an astronaut, and a rocket. Do these go somewhere? Oh yes, the rocket goes to all of those planets except the sun, because that's good. And by planets, I mean the one planet, orbited the planet. Adorable. Name, Matthew. Good thinking. I got a stamp for good thinking. Oh, it's letters. Oh, are there any embarrassing letters? Like, did I write any like E's backwards or anything? No, but that dog is on point. Look at that tail going. Come on. Elephant looks questionable. H for a... What the hell is that? Hill of shit? I don't know. That meant... What is that? I am not a good enough code cracker. Oh, yeah. N for Ninja freaking Turtle. Mike, check that shit out. That is a Ninja Turtle that has had far too much pizza. Oh, that's cute. So for the peas, I don't know. I did popcorn popcorn popper and pizza, but I guess my mom was very concerned that the teacher wouldn't know what they were. So she came along and just clarified it up for her a little bit. Oh, how's that not a pizza? I guess it could be a fan. Oh, wow. That's just a whole bunch of, yep. I don't know what's going on with V, other than the fact that that is definitely supposed to be a volcano, but these guys, video games. And then I just kind of gave up at the end. X, I drew a box and it says X-Man. And Y, I just wrote the word yes, yo-yo, and I guess that's supposed to be my yo-yo. Kind of looks like a music note. A good one. Oh, Matthew's math book. Matthew's math book, but with a very funky looking sort of Dr. Seussy alien. Although you know it's not Dr. Seuss because the eye is just too human. But look at those hands. That looks like something out of a Dr. Seuss novel for sure. And these are just, yeah, math worksheets and nonsense. With Ernie having a bad everything day though. Oh, he's just being creative. Matthew, this is my family. Oh, this must have been 1989 because there's nary a baby in sight. What is this? This is not a family. Wow. Were they conditioning me? This is a family. This is not a family. I mean, no, it's a bunch of dudes playing volleyball. What kind of project was this? This is my family. Did I show that one yet? I don't even remember. Grade 1. Grade 1. I don't know. Byron should have been there. Sorry, dude. I think this is a spot on. Oh, these are portraits. Yeah. There's my daddy. There's me. Obviously. My mummy. This is gonna be good. And here's Byron with an I-N and a soother in his mouth. I gave him a lot of hair. Why wasn't I an artist? Ooh, nailed it. Oh, this one I spelled Byron with an E. Daddy, Panda, and Susie are kitties. Wow, there's a really tall tree in that picture. A lot of room for creativity there, Matthew. There's people outside. We are not alone. Well, obviously this isn't here. A pamphlet from the Royal Tyrrell Museum. Something that planted a seed that made me super giddy about Jurassic Park. Guarantee you, this was before 93. In a Dark, Dark Wood by Matthew Allen. So another story. In a Dark, Dark Wood by Matthew Allen. I was clearly much younger because this is mostly pictures, it looks like. Yep. In a dark, dark wood, there was a big, big tree. Maybe that's the big tree from the portrait from before. And on that big tree, I gave up drawing. And on the big tree, there was a big, big trunk. There's the trunk. Leave me alone. I want to go out for recess. And up that big, big trunk, there was a long, long branch. I apparently didn't know what a branch was. Or I glued something on and it's fallen off because it looks like there's a little bit of schmutz on the page. And on that long, long branch, there was some dark, dark bark. And on that dark, dark bark, there was a little green leaf. Couldn't even be bothered to conclude with a little green leaf. Ooh. Activity night, grade 1. I mean, at least we know what it is and it's not just scribbles like from before. Ooh, yeah. You know what's scary? There's a lot of stuff we've gone through. This is at least 40 minutes of footage after I've edited it. We haven't scratched the surface.